I am here with a lovely young man that I have known since he was probably in third, fourth grade.
Yes.
And I knew him first through my church. He was a deacon in our church, would bring him to church with him from a neighborhood not too far away. And then I became a principal of a school in D.C. called Cornerstone Schools of D.C. And while there, that school took advantage of the Opportunity Scholarship offered to students in D.C., where parents can choose whatever private school they go to, and the government will cover the tuition. And Chris was a recipient of that tuition from, I think, sixth grade, all the way till he graduated from high school.
Yes.
He is now employed at that school as well. So, Chris, my question to you is, can you just share with me how Cornerstone and the DC Opportunity Scholarship has affected your life?
Yeah, so previously I went to an elementary school in Southeast DC called Furby Hope, and it wasn't the best situation because it was just a class. It's like a class of 30, and it's like you don't know how to cope with it. You don't get that one-on-one help that you would get in a private school. So just being there my first year, it was I had to get used to it.
Yes, I remember that.
It was kind of like, I wouldn't say weird, but it was kind of like, okay, I'm not used to this.
Yes.
But then my second year, Ms. Prather, she was the principal, and I started to get adjust to it, and it started to really be great. Like I started to really create friendships, create relationships that will last a lifetime.
Yes.
So I eventually went there, and like I said, 6th grade to 12th grade. I met a lot of people. I feel like going to Cornerstone, it's family oriented. So,
yes.
So it's like everybody's just loving, the teachers caring. Like I said, Principal Prather was caring. All the staff there was just caring and loving.
Yes.
And you don't get that at most places.
Yes.
Because everybody like, okay, I'm just here, just to do this. I'm gone.
Yes.
So I stayed around because I seen myself in the kids now.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, this was me. And like coming from Southeast DC where it's hard and you gotta survive and stuff like that, I'm used to that. So it's like, how can I point to them how Miss Prather, Mr. Tony, the people at Cornerstone poured into me?
Yes, Derek Max,
exactly.
Yes.
Mr. Max is one of my favorites. So
yes.
I'm there now, and like I said, it's just a great opportunity. So I would say, like, if you are in the DC area, DMV area, period, and you're looking for a school, private school in Washington D.C., Cornerstone is the answer, it's the place.
Yes, and you're an example of the Opportunity Scholarship, how young people who are maybe in difficult situations may not have the opportunity to go to a school where they can get that one-on-one attention.
Yes.
There is hope for you.
Exactly, and I would say, like, what that is, like, school was pretty hard for me because, like, growing up, it was pretty hard for me to learn, and they were very patient. Like, I remember Miss Prather, like, she used to, like, be on me because she really cared. So it's like, it was just a great opportunity. And without Cornerstone, or even like knowing the people I know and the relationships, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. So I think Ms. Prather, I think Mr. Tony, I think Mr. Max.
Yes.
I just think the whole Cornerstone family, stuff like that.
Yes. I remember, I'm going to end on this note. I remember you had done your first year at Cornerstone.
Yes.
And me, Miss Maffei.
Miss Maffei.
Oh, you can't forget Miss Maffei. Me, Mr. Self. Remember Mr. Self? And I know everybody misunderstood him, but he did something. This was probably the game changer for you. And I wish I could find Mr. Self so he could see you. All the staff who were your teachers were in my office. Mm-hmm. What are we going to do with Chris? Because we're trying to get him so he can progress and maybe graduate one day. Yeah. And Mr. Self was like, I can't keep allowing him to just keep going and we don't do something. He's a wonderful kid. He's smart. But we've got to stop and figure out how to get him over this hump.
Yes.
And I was like, what do we do? It was like 10 of us in my office. Wow. And Miss Maffei says, I have an idea. She said, let's just take him out of grades. I said, what do you mean? She said, let's just give him to me for a year. Remember that?
Yes, I remember.
And I will teach him how to read well and do math well. And then, because him learning all the other subjects don't matter if he doesn't master these basic skills. Give me 1 year with him.
Yes, I remember that, yes.
And she had a special desk for you in the room for 1 year. During recess, she was hardcore tutoring you and everything.
Yes.
That was the year it shifted for you.
It really did, and I would go Mr. Faye House visit her with Jasmine.
Yes.
And we have a ball. And
yeah. She would invite you to her house.
Exactly.
Yes.
Over the summer, and she didn't have to do that.
Yes.
And she did. So I appreciate Miss Maffei, Mrs. Self.
Yes.
Who else? Mr. Turchin.
Yes. Yes. All of us.
Mr. Newsom.
Yep.
Miss Sally, she's there now.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody. So thank you guys for pouring into me and making me who I am today, so I can change lives for the younger kids. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you, Cornerstone. Thank you, DC Opportunity Scholarship.
Thank you guys.
And thank you, Chris, for being how wonderful you are.